Hello YouTube. Hey, 3 videos in one day. What's wrong with me? Anyway, I just want to know, would you guys like to learn a Palor trick? It is really rather simple. Once I show it to you, you'll go, oh wow. Alright? So basically, mathematics is very important in life. Those who understand math will have a greater chance of succeeding in life than those who do not. Alright, that is straight from the United States Navy. And one of their courses in electronics, in the what they call the NEETS, the Navy Electrical Engineering Training Series. Something I do not think they have anymore. They may have, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. So in school, and around the 8th grade and up, you were probably started to learn about algebra. And all of you said, I don't know how to add x and y. I mean, how do you do that? Well, and some of you, that still remained a mystery to this day. So x is any number you want it to be. So you can make it 20 for all I care, because I don't care. Neither does this. That's what's neat about it. And y. Y can be any different number. It can be the same number, but typically speaking, in the rules of mathematics, it is thought of as a unique separate number. So you can add x plus y and you'll get x plus y. Alright, now I said all that to say this. Multiplication. Basic multiplication. 17. Now let's do this. We're going to do a hard number. 49. Yeah, 49 times 51. Alright? So the way that you normally do that, you go 49, and you'll have like a little X out here, and then you'll have 51, and then you'll have your little line, and you'll come in under that line, and you'll say, well, 9 times 1 is 9, 1 times 5 is 5, and then you'll come over here and you'll do the other side, and you'll say that 5 times 9 is 45, whoops, 45, and you'll carry the 4 up there, and 5 times 5 is 25 plus 4 is 29. So, then you come down here and you add it all together, and you'll come up with 2,000, actually, yeah, 2,000, no. 9 times 1 is 9, 1 times, oh, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be 49. So that changes everything. 49, and down here you got 45, 24. That makes a lot. Yeah, 20 plus 4 is 24. Yep. And now you add all this together, you get 2,499. All right. Now, I said that made a difference because I'm trying to show you something easy here. You were taught in school probably the FOIL method, which I'm going to go up a line for that. X plus y times x minus y, and then you were taught first, inner, outer, last. That is the most incorrect way you could ever teach that. The way it should have been taught, you should have been taught, and we're going to put that off to the side. You should have been taught to do it the way that you know how to do it. X plus y multiplied by x minus y. y. Alright, so now this is where algebra comes in and makes things simple. I know all of you are like, I'm already confused. Well, yeah, I am too, apparently, because I'm doing this wrong. Should have been down here. And up here you should have had your times, alright? Wow, okay, I don't know. I broke that line up. Anyway. Come on. So y times minus y is a minus y squared. And the only way I know how to do this is I don't know how to make a, oops, that's not the letter I was looking for. Y squared. Then minus y times positive x is going to be a minus xy. So this is just like doing it over here. You did, come on mouse, work. You did 1 times 9 right here, 1 times 9. Over here you did plus y times minus y to get y squared. And then here you did minus y times x to get minus xy. And over here you're going to do a plus x times plus y, which is going to give you a plus xy. A plus xy, and then you're going to have an x squared in there. I know that x squared looks a little bit different from regular writing, but it's the only way I know how to differentiate that, and you can just, you know that that's x squared there. Alright, so then you come in here and you add all that together and you get, this is where it becomes simple, x squared. Those two cancel each other out. They're 0. If I can find the 0 key. Minus, and then that's y squared. Alright, now, you're looking at that going, how is that simple? I don't blame you. You have to see the relationships. What's 49? 49 is not 49 50 minus 1, and is not 51 50 plus 1. We can put those on either line, it doesn't matter, because you're still going to get the same thing when you go to do this. You're going to get 1 times a minus 1 is going to be a minus 1, or minus y squared, right? Minus 1 times 50 is a minus 50, and 50 times a plus 1 is a plus, whoops, is a plus. Oh, is a plus 50, and 50 times 50 is 2,500. All right, so same thing. You got your 2,500, just drops right down, your x squared, right? Plus 0 minus 1, x squared minus y squared. 2,500 minus 1 is equal to what? 24.99. You can do that in your head. And the reason I stopped with my original example of 17, I was going to use 17 times 23. Now, when you're taking the ASVAB and the, what do you call that test for the college? The, oh crud, I don't even remember what it's called. Shoot, doesn't matter. When you're taking your college entrance exams, when they give you 500 questions and 1 minute to answer them all in, they do not expect you to answer all 500 questions in 1 minute. And they're not testing you to see if you know how to do multiplication like this up here. They could care less if you know how to do that part right there. This part, I can't hold control down. Well, anyway, this part, they could care less about it. What they want to know is, do you see the x plus y, x minus y in this thing, y. So 17 is 20 minus 3, and 23 is 20 plus 3, which is going to come out to be, without doing any of the in-between work, is going to come out to be x squared, which is x in this case is 20, it's going to be 400, minus y squared, y in this case is 3, y squared is 9, and 400 minus 9 equals 391. All right. Now I could do that just as quickly as, say, 15 times 25. That's going to be 400 minus 25, which is 375. So that is what they're looking for. Do you see these relationships? This is a Palor trick. It's a good thing. So what they taught you in math, they stopped right here at the x plus y, x minus y. Actually, they stopped right here at the FOIL method, which was absolutely the worst thing they could have done. Okay? What they should have done was built upon what you already knew and shown you how it worked out, and then given you practical examples. And once all that clicked, because I guarantee you, none of you got to this practical example part. I know I didn't. And I graduated high school in 1982. I figured this out, well, probably about 1988. And from that point on, I show this to a lot of people, and so far, including college-level math professors, have went, oh my God, so this is useful. Yes, anybody that says, I'll never use that math again, shame on you. Shame on you. I mean, this is just one little level trick here. I can show you trick after trick after trick, but all I'm doing is taking you back through algebra. I can take you back through geometry. I can take you back through, what do you call that? Trigonometry. I can take you back through calculus. I'll show you all these neat little Palor tricks, and you're going to be like, I feel like a savant. So these little Palor tricks right here, for us old folks who are nearing the end of our careers, maybe now I can forget my math and say to heck with it, because I will probably never use this after I retire, because I will then become a couch vegetable. However, for the young and upcoming, you go to take your ASVAB for your military, or your SAT, which was the test I couldn't remember, the SAT test, or the PSAT, the pre-SAT test. You go to take those tests. You will be amazed. If you can master this, you will be amazed at how much higher your test scores will be and how many doors will open to you. Jobs that you thought didn't exist, that you never even knew whether they existed or not, you never even heard of them. Boom, hey, you want to do this? When are they going to start doing that? Oh, we've been doing this for years. We just don't tell everybody about it. And stuff like that. So you learn math. You learn how to make math work for you. Doors open up. By the way, if you want to see this worked out, you get 21 down here. And you get 3. And then down here, well, I better do it down here. Down here, you get 14. And then you get 2, 3, 4. And then you get 2, 3 rather. Yeah. You get 1 times 2 is 2 plus the 1 from your 14 is 3. And then you add them all together and you get 3. What am I, stupid? 21. 3 plus 2 is 5. Yes, I am stupid. 391. So actually doing it like this, you notice I almost made a mistake. If I hadn't just known the answer, I would have probably screwed that question up on a test. Of course, I'm kind of old and it's been a long time since I've actually practiced doing long multiplication like this. Usually I don't go in and work these once I've gotten to this. But over here, so 7 times 3 is 21, carry your 2. And then 1 times 3 is 3, plus your 2 is 5. And that's where I was making my mistake. Okay, so you get 391, which is the same thing as we got over here. And so you can take any two numbers like 8 times 12. That's going to be 10 squared minus 2 squared, which is going to be 100 minus 4, which is going to be 96. So rather than sitting down trying to remember, oh, what's 12 times 8 in the multiplication tables? Well, 12 times 8, so it's more than 80. It's 8 times 2 is 6. You just go 100 minus 4, it's 96. Okay, so notice I'm not even using a double digit number. I am using, okay, so this one's kind of a little bit more difficult to explain. So 8 times 12. Well, 8 is the product, is not the product, it is the addition of two double-digit numbers. It's also the addition of two single-digit numbers, 7 plus 1. But we don't care about that. We want two double-digit numbers. We want 10 and we want 12. So 12 minus 8, or 12 minus 10 rather. What did I say? 8 times 12 is the product of, so 8 is the product of 10 minus 2, and 12 is the product of 10 plus 2. So we've got two numbers that we use to create those two numbers with. And they're the same numbers for each. They both have a 10 and they both have a 2. One is 10 minus 2, the other one is 10 plus 2. You got to see the relationship of those numbers. So 10 plus 2, 10 minus 2, that equals 100 minus 4, which equals 96. Hey, got any third graders learning the multiplication tables? Show them this. Oh, it's too hard. No, it's not. Once they grasp the concept that x and y are any two numbers, and they can see x squared plus y squared, this will help them with the multiplication tables, at least some of them. I know I've had 2 children. That helps them. And they, they seem like savants because, oh, they know too much. No, they don't know enough. We're losing touch with math worldwide. I had somebody call me one day claiming that they were taking donations so that they could buy children calculators for their math classes. I said, no, I'm not going to donate to that. They're like, don't you want the kids to learn? I said, yes, that's why I'm not donating to it. You teach them how to use calculators, they're never going to learn math. That math, doing it the long way in your head, boom, you're faster than a calculator. You're better than a calculator. But if all you know is how to punch numbers on a calculator, you haven't learned a thing. You have not learned a thing. So, teaching children calculators in school, that should be reserved for the 11th grade, 11th and 12th grades. They should learn how to use a calculator. They probably already know. They probably know how to come in here and say calc and bring up a calculator and type in 8 times, what do we say, 12? To come up with 96. But see how long that took me to punch that in there? I did that simpler first time around. 10 plus 2, 10 minus 2. 100 minus 4, 96. So, and I definitely would be quicker than going 49 times 51 is 2,500 minus 1 is 2,499. And it's quicker than going 17 times 23 is going to be 400 minus 9, which is 391. It's definitely going to be quicker than saying 15 times 25 is 375. It takes me longer to punch that in than it takes me to do the math. 30. So 32 times 28. 32 times 28 is going to be 900 minus 4 again, times 28. So 900 minus 4 is going to be 896. There you go. So, little Palor tricks, but those Palor tricks will help you get a lot further along in life. YouTube, I hope I helped somebody today, and I hope you share this with your children, and they share it with their friends. That is a very cool trick in my mind, and in my opinion. All right, I want you guys to learn something new every day, and I want you to have a great life.